All right, so get this, you ready. Today we are diving deep into the world of photography workshop websites.
Ooh, exciting.
I know, right? And you are listening because you want to make yours a real magnet for those eager learners,
Definitely.
not just some boring basic brochure.
Right, exactly. The goal is to make the website feel like a real, vibrant photography hub.
A hub, I like that.
Yeah.
So to help us achieve that, you have actually brought in some awesome insights
Yes.
from Site Design and NowW, these web design gurus from Australia.
Yeah, they are really good, really know their stuff.
And they've laid out 5 essential website features that can really make a difference.
Yeah, they're spot on. A lot of photographers, I think, pour their heart into the teaching part.
Uh-huh.
But then when it comes to actually like showcasing that passion online,
Yeah.
it kind of falls short.
Totally. And that's where we come in.
Exactly.
So let's start with their first point. Comprehensive workshop listings.
Yes.
And it sounds pretty basic at first, but Site Design and NowW really emphasizes making these listings stand out.
Yes.
It's like the first impression.
Like that storefront window.
Yes, the storefront window that draws people in.
You have to grab their attention.
Okay.
And then as soon as you've got it, you've got to guide them
Okay.
to what it is that they're looking for.
Okay.
Think about it like if you walk into a bookstore
Yeah.
that has clear signage
Uh-huh.
and it's well organized,
Right.
it's got those like nicely organized shelves,
Yeah.
you want that same user-friendly experience, but online.
So how do we translate that to a website? Because just listing all the workshops chronologically
Yeah, that's not going to work.
doesn't seem very exciting.
No, not at all.
Or very user-friendly.
Categorization is key.
Okay.
This is what Site Design and NowW suggests.
Okay.
Categorize by skill level first and foremost.
Right.
So think like beginner,
Mm-hmm.
intermediate,
Yeah.
advanced.
It's like choosing your difficulty level on a video game.
Exactly.
Easy, medium, hard.
You want people to self-select
Okay.
into that right experience level,
That makes sense.
straight off the bat.
Yeah, you don't want to scare away someone who's brand new to photography with all this technical jargon
Exactly.
that they might not even understand.
They'll just get intimidated and leave.
Exact.
And beyond the skill level,
Okay.
you'll want to categorize by genre too,
Okay, that makes sense.
because you've got your landscape lovers, you've got your portrait enthusiasts,
Mm-hmm.
those who are obsessed with wildlife photography.
Wait, I have wildlife photography.
Each of those little groups,
Yeah,
they are looking for a specific type of workshop.
right.
So make it easy for them to find it.
It's like those themed sections in a bookstore, you know?
Yeah.
I go straight for the travel section every time.
Exactly.
But let's say someone's found the right category.
Okay.
What makes them actually click on a specific workshop?
Ooh, that's where your workshop descriptions
Okay.
need to work some magic.
All right, so they got to be good.
Think of it like a movie trailer.
Okay.
You've got to give them a taste
Uh,
of the excitement, the transformation
Okay.
they can expect.
give me the feeling.
A lot of websites, just list the dry title,
Yeah.
the date,
Dates, time.
maybe a bullet point or two.
Yeah.
And it's just like
Not very inspiring.
not inspiring at all.
No.
Would you be inspired to sign up?
If I saw that,
No.
I want to read the description and be like, oh my God, I need to do this.
Exactly. You've got to paint a picture with words.
Yes.
So, like, if it's a landscape photography workshop,
Okay.
tell me about the breathtaking locations you're going to visit.
Yes.
The lighting techniques
I love that.
that you're going to master.
Okay.
The stunning images you're going to create.
I'm sold. Where do I sign up?
You're not just selling a workshop.
Yeah.
You're selling an
An
experience.
experience. Yeah.
A chance to level up
Okay.
their photography skills.
Level up.
Level up.
Yeah. I like that.
And Site Design, and now W, recommends focusing on the outcomes.
Okay.
Like, what will students be able to do
Uh-huh.
after taking the workshop?
Right. What's the transformation?
What new skills will they have?
Okay. So we've got people intrigued.
Wow.
They can easily navigate our website.
Uh-huh.
They're checking out these workshops with these really compelling descriptions.
Yes.
But I feel like there's another layer of trust building
Okay.
that we need to address.
You're thinking about the instructors?
The instructors.
People want to know who they are learning from.
Yes, imagine you're signing up for a cooking class.
Okay.
Wouldn't you want to see photos
Of the food?
of the delicious food that the chef can create?
Yes.
It's the same principle.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And that's why Site Design and NowW's next tip is all about those instructor portfolios.
Okay.
They need to be front and center.
Okay.
None of this hidden away
Yeah.
on some obscure About Us page.
No worry.
Front and center, baby.
So what makes a really captivating instructor portfolio? Is it just about showcasing those technically perfect photos?
It's more than just technical skill.
Okay.
It's about capturing each instructor's unique style and vision.
Okay.
So imagine each photo
Yeah.
as a mini story,
I love that.
a little glimpse
Yeah.
into the instructor's artistic soul.
Okay.
You know?
I do.
Uh,
I like that a lot. It's like showcasing their personality through their work.
Exactly. So you want potential students to look at that portfolio
Uh-huh.
and think, wow,
Okay.
this person sees the world
Yeah.
in a way that resonates with me.
Yeah.
I want to learn how they capture that.
It's like finding an instructor whose style speaks to you,
Yes.
not just someone who knows how to, like, operate a camera.
Exactly.
Right.
And think about the psychology behind that.
Okay.
Seeing those high-quality visuals
Uh-huh.
builds trust.
Okay.
It tells potential students,
Yeah.
this instructor is the real deal.
Mhm.
They know what they're doing,
Right.
and they can teach me too.
They've got the experience. The
Actually-
proof is in the pudding.
The proof is in the portfolio.
A portfolio. There we go.
There it is.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've covered making those workshop listings super user-friendly,
Yeah.
showcasing the amazing skills of your instructors through their portfolios.
Yes.
But what happens when someone's ready to sign up?
Ooh, good question.
How do we make that process
Yes.
as smooth as possible?
Smooth as butter.
As in butter.
We want it to be so easy and frictionless.
Easy peasy.
They can't resist.
Yes, that's what we want.
And that's where Site Design NW's emphasis on user-friendly online booking comes in.
User-friendly online booking.
That's the ticket.
This might seem like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised.
Oh, you would be so surprised.
At how many websites?
You
Let's
know-
make it unnecessarily complicated.
I have left so many websites
Really?
because the booking process drove me bananas.
I know the feeling. I have definitely abandoned online shopping carts because the checkout process was just too frustrating.
Exactly. And the same thing will happen on your photography website.
It's a surefire way to lose potential students.
So Site Design NLW recommends streamlining
Okay.
that entire booking process.
All right. So step one.
First and foremost,
Yeah.
can people book directly through the website
Okay.
without having to create an account?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because that's just an extra layer of friction.
Right. Because it's like 2025 guest checkout should be the norm.
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah.
It should be a given.
It should be.
And then when it comes to the information that you do need to collect,
Okay.
keep it to the absolute essentials.
Oh, right.
So name,
Mm-hmm.
contact info,
Yep.
workshop selection,
Yes.
payment details.
Okay.
That's it.
Don't bombard people with those
Exactly.
the unnecessary questions.
Unnecessary questions, unnecessary forms.
All those hoops to jump through.
All those hoops, yeah.
It's all about minimizing those points of friction.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Take it so easy that people can't help but click that book now button.
Quickly.
But speaking of payment details,
Okay.
what are some best practices there?
Oh, good question.
Should we just stick with the standard credit card option?
You know what? Offering multiple payment options is a really smart move
Okay. Interesting.
because some people prefer PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
Others might use like digital wallets,
Right.
like Apple Pay or Google Pay.
Yeah, makes sense.
The more choices you provide,
Yeah,
the more inclusive you become
that's a good point.
and the fewer barriers you create.
It's all about making that process
Exactly.
seamless.
As seamless as possible.
Right.
So smooth.
And what about flexibility in the types of workshops or bookings offered?
Ooh, that's where having a well-designed website can really shine.
Right.
Because maybe someone wants a private one-on-one session,
Right.
while others might thrive
Uh-huh.
in a group learning environment.
Right.
So consider offering different formats to cater to those diverse needs.
Okay.
So, you could have private sessions, group sessions.
Mhm.
You could even have like a mix and match approach
Ooh, I like
where
that.
people can book a combination
Okay.
of group workshops and individual coaching sessions.
I love that. It's about providing a more personalized experience.
Exactly.
Okay, so we made it super easy to find the right workshop,
Yes.
book it with a few clicks.
Click, click, boom, done.
But before someone commits,
Oh.
what's that final push?
Final push, yeah.
That can really convince them to take the plunge.
Social proof.
Oh.
It's one of the most powerful psychological forces out there.
Oh, I believe it.
We are wired to be influenced by what others say,
Uh-huh.
especially if those others are people that we can relate to.
Yeah. If I'm like trying to decide between two restaurants and
Yeah.
one has a bunch of glowing reviews
Yes.
from people who have similar tastes to me,
Exactly.
I'm going to choose that one.
You'd be like, okay, well, they like what I like, so I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
It's the same psychology
Right.
at play on your website.
Okay.
And that's why Site Design NW emphasizes the importance of
Okay, what is it?
engaging student testimonials.
Engaging student testimonial.
But not just any testimonials.
Okay.
We need those that truly pack a punch.
Okay, so how do we go beyond those generic, this workshop was great testimonials?
Okay, so instead of just
Oh,
asking,
yeah.
would you mind writing a testimonial?
Right.
Give them some prompts
Ooh, that's a good one.
to get their creative juices flowing.
Give me an example.
Okay, so you could ask them a question like,
Yeah.
what was the most valuable thing you learned
Okay.
in this workshop?
Hmm.
Or how has this workshop helped you improve your photography skills?
Okay, so it's getting them to think a little bit more.
You want them to think about the tangible benefits and outcomes,
Yeah.
not just how they felt.
Not just like general, it was great. I had fun.
You want the specifics.
Yeah.
You want those meaty details.
Okay.
So another question could be something like,
Okay.
have you achieved any photography goals
Uh-huh.
since taking this workshop?
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, because you want those testimonials
Oh, okay.
to highlight real-life transformations
Okay.
and success stories.
Okay.
So maybe a student landed their first paid photography gig after your workshop.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe they finally mastered
Right.
a challenging technique
Yeah, which had been holding them back.
that had been holding them back.
Yeah.
Those kinds of stories
They are persuasive.
are incredibly persuasive.
It's not just like, I'm learning photography, I am achieving goals.
Yes.
And unlocking these new possibilities.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got these amazing testimonials.
Okay.
Where do we put them on the website?
Ooh, where do they go?
Do we just tuck them away
Oh.
on like a dedicated testimonials page?
Don't bury the testimonials. Sprinkle them throughout your website.
Oh, I like that.
Feature them prominently on your homepage,
Okay.
on your workshop pages.
Yeah.
Maybe even alongside those instructor portfolios.
It's like weaving those stories of success into the fabric of the website.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want those testimonials to be a constant presence, reminding potential students of the transformative power
Right.
of your workshops.
I love it.
Okay, we've covered 4
Okay.
out of 5 of Site Design NOW's essential features.
Okay, hit me with the final one.
This one's all about content marketing
Okay.
and establishing yourself as a go-to resource for all things photography.
Ooh, sounds exciting.
Site Design NOW recommends creating an informative photography tips blog.
Okay, I've heard about the importance of blogging, but to be honest with you,
Okay.
I'm not really sure where to start.
Okay.
What kind of content should we be creating?
Think about the questions
Okay.
that your ideal students might have.
Okay.
What are they struggling with? What kind of information
Mm-hmm.
would be valuable to them?
Okay.
You're the expert, so share that knowledge.
Yeah, don't hold back.
Honestly.
So, like, if I'm targeting beginner photographers,
Yeah.
I might write posts about, like, the exposure triangle.
Exactly.
Or, like, composition basics,
Exactly.
simple editing tips,
Perfect.
things like that.
And then if you're targeting more advanced photographers,
All right.
you could delve into more niche topics
Okay.
like studio lighting,
Uh-huh.
post-processing techniques,
Mm.
maybe even like the business side of photography.
Oh, the business side. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of creative people struggle with.
So true.
So consider sharing your insights on things like pricing, marketing, client management.
All those nitty-gritty details.
Yeah, all those essential skills that go beyond just taking beautiful photos.
This is making me realize that a blog can be so much more than just like random photography tips. It's a way to like really connect with your audience. Develop that trust and like position yourself as an authority in your field.
You got it.
And that leads nicely into a topic we touched on a little bit earlier,
Yes.
building a community.
Community.
So how does a blog play into that?
A blog can be a fantastic springboard
Okay.
for fostering that sense of community around your photography workshops.
Okay.
Because it's a platform
Okay.
where you can spark conversation
Yeah, like in the comments.
in the comments.
Yeah.
Answer questions, encourage interaction.
So it's not just about like broadcasting information.
Right.
It's about creating a dialogue.
Dialogue, yes.
Yeah.
And that dialogue is crucial for
Yeah.
building those meaningful connections.
It's like a two-way street.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm starting to see how all these pieces fit together.
Yeah.
But we're not just talking about creating any old blog, right?
No.
We need to make sure people can actually find our content.
We've got to bring in those readers.
Yeah.
And that's where the magic of SEO comes in.
And magic of SEO.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's the secret sauce.
It's the secret sauce.
But I'll be honest.
Yep.
It feels a bit mysterious to me.
Yeah, it can feel kind of mysterious.
Can you demystify it a little bit?
Let's break it down.
Okay.
So SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization.
Uh-huh.
And it's all about making your website and your content more visible
Okay.
to search engines like Google.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, for example, when someone searches for something like
Right.
best photography workshops in your city,
Oh, yeah.
you want your website to show up at the top of those search results.
The higher, the better.
The higher you rank,
Yeah.
the more likely people are to click on your website.
Okay, but how do we actually make that happen? Is it just about using the right keywords?
Keywords are definitely important,
Okay.
but it's a little more nuanced than that.
Okay.
It's about creating high-quality content.
Okay.
That's relevant to what people are searching for.
Yeah.
Optimizing your website's structure and code
Okay.
and building backlinks
Okay.
from other reputable websites.
So it's like a combination of factors.
It's a combo.
It's a symphony.
Yes, a symphony of SEO.
But it sounds like it's definitely worth the effort.
Oh, absolutely.
If it means more people are going to find my workshops.
More people, more
students, more fun.
More workshops, more fun.
Okay, and then the great thing about SEO is that it's an ongoing process.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. I like that.
And the more you learn and implement, the better your website will perform over time.
This is starting to feel much less overwhelming.
Good, good.
Okay, so we've covered those 5 essential website features.
Yeah.
But Site Design and Now W also mentioned something about going beyond the transactional.
Yes.
And creating a virtual community.
A virtual community. I love that.
I love that too, but how do we actually bring it to life? How do we create that sense of community online?
So many possibilities.
Okay, give me.
Let's brainstorm.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So we've touched on a few already. Yeah. Like those engaging student testimonials, the interactive nature of a blog.
Right, with the comments and stuff.
But we can take it even further.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Think about incorporating elements like online forums or discussion boards where people can ask questions, share their work, connect with fellow photography enthusiasts.
It's like creating a virtual photography club.
Exactly.
Right on your website.
On your website, yeah.
I love that.
It's like a built-in support system for people who are passionate about photography.
What else? What else? I need more.
All right. You could host online challenges or contests to spark creativity and friendly competition.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
Yeah. Maybe a monthly photo challenge with a specific theme, and then everyone votes.
Oh, that's so fun. For their favorite submissions.
Yeah, like a little competition.
Exactly. It's a great way to get people engaged and build that camaraderie.
Okay.
And don't forget about the power of free resources.
Free resources.
You could create a downloadable library with photography guides, checklists, or even editing presets.
Oh, wow.
It's about providing ongoing value to your community, even if they haven't signed up for a workshop yet.
Yeah, that's a great way to, like...
entice them.
Yeah, get them interested. Like, wow, look at all this free stuff.
Exactly.
Imagine what I could get if I signed up for a workshop.
Yeah, it's like a little sneak peek.
A sneak peek? A little taste.
Taste a little appetizer.
A little amuse-bouche.
There you go.
Those are fantastic ideas. It's like we're creating a whole ecosystem around these photography workshops.
And that's what makes a website truly stand out.
Oh.
It's not just a place to book a workshop. It's a destination.
I like that.
A community.
A source of inspiration and connection.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so on that inspiring note, I think we've reached the end of our deep dive.
I hope you enjoyed it.
This has been such a valuable exploration.
It has been.
And I'm feeling very energized and excited to put all these insights into action.
Me too.
Me too. All right, so until next time.
Yes.
Keep those cameras clicking and those creative juices flowing.
And keep shooting.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground in part 1.
We have.
From making those workshop listings super user-friendly to showcasing the amazing skills of your instructors through their portfolios.
Yes.
But what happens when someone's ready to sign up?
Okay.
How do we make that process as smooth as possible?
That's where Site Design and Know W's emphasis on user-friendly online booking comes in.
User-friendly online booking.
This might seem like a no-brainer.
Right.
But you'd be surprised how many websites make this step unnecessarily complicated.
Oh, I know the feeling. I've definitely abandoned online shopping carts because the checkout process was just too frustrating.
It's a surefire way to lose potential students.
Right.
So Site Design and Now W recommends streamlining that entire booking process.
Okay.
First and foremost, can people book directly through your website?
Okay.
Without having to create an account?
Oh, that's a good one.
Forcing people to create an account just adds an extra layer of friction.
Right. It's 2025. Guest checkout should be the norm.
Absolutely. And when it comes to the information you do need to collect,
okay,
keep it to the absolute essentials.
All right.
So, name, contact info, workshop selection, payment details.
Okay.
That's all you really need.
Okay.
Don't bombard people with unnecessary questions or forms.
It's all about minimizing those points of friction, right?
Exactly.
Make it so easy that people can't help but click that book now button.
Click, click, click.
But speaking of payment details, what are some best practices there? Should we just stick with the standard credit card option?
Offering multiple payment options is a smart move.
Okay.
Some people prefer PayPal. Others might use digital wallets like Apple Pay or Google Pay.
Yeah.
The more choices you provide, the more inclusive you become.
That's a good point.
And the fewer barriers you create.
It's about accommodating everyone's preferences and making the process as seamless as possible.
Exactly.
And what about flexibility in the types of workshops or bookings offered?
That's where having a well-designed website can really shine.
Okay.
Maybe someone wants a private one-on-one session,
right,
while others thrive in a group learning environment.
Right.
Consider offering different formats to cater to those diverse needs.
Okay.
You could even have a mix-and-match approach.
Ooh, I like that.
Where people can book a combination of group workshops and individual coaching sessions.
That's brilliant. It's about providing a more personalized experience. Okay, so we've made it super easy to find the right workshop and book it with just a few clicks.
A few clicks.
But before someone commits, what's that final push that can really convince them to take the plunge?
Social proof.
Oh.
It's one of the most powerful psychological forces out there.
Oh, I believe it.
We're wired to be influenced by what others say. Especially if those others are people we can relate to.
Totally. It's like if I'm trying to decide between two restaurants and one has a bunch of glowing reviews from people who have similar tastes to me,
yes,
I'm more likely to choose that one.
Exactly.
It's the same psychology at play on your website.
Exactly.
That's why Site Design NW emphasizes the importance of engaging student testimonials.
Yes.
But not just any testimonials.
No.
We need those that truly pack a punch.
We do?
Okay, so how do we go beyond those generic, this workshop was great, testimonials?
Okay, so it's about guiding students to provide more specific and impactful feedback. Instead of just asking, would you mind writing a testimonial? Provide them with some prompts to get their creative juices flowing.
Oh, I like that. Give me an example.
You could ask questions like, what was the most valuable thing you learned in this workshop?
Okay.
Or, how has this workshop helped you improve your photography skills? Or even, have you achieved any photography goals since taking this workshop?
Those questions prompt students to think about the tangible benefits and outcomes.
Yes.
Not just their general feelings about the workshop.
You want those testimonials to highlight real-life transformations and success stories.
Okay.
Maybe a student landed their first paid photography gig after taking your workshop.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe they finally mastered a challenging technique that had been holding them back.
Right.
Those kinds of stories are incredibly persuasive.
They're not just learning photography, they're achieving their goals and unlocking new possibilities.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got these amazing testimonials. Where do we put them on the website? Just tuck them away on a dedicated testimonials page.
Don't bury them. Sprinkle them throughout your website.
No,
feature them prominently on your homepage and on your workshop pages.
Yeah.
Maybe even alongside those instructor portfolios.
It's like weaving those stories of success into the fabric of the website.
Exactly. You want those testimonials to be a constant presence, reminding potential students of the transformative power of your workshops.
Okay. We've covered 4 out of 5 of Site Design NLW's essential features.
We have.
Ready for the final one?
I am. Hit me with it.
Okay, this one's all about content marketing.
Okay.
And establishing yourself as a go-to resource for all things photography.
Love it.
Site Design NLW recommends creating an informative photography tips blog.
A blog.
Okay, I've heard about the importance of blogging, but I'm not really sure where to start.
Yeah.
What kind of content should we be creating?
Think about the questions your ideal students might have.
Okay.
What are they struggling with? What kind of information would be valuable to them?
Okay.
You're the expert, so share your knowledge generously.
So if I'm targeting beginner photographers, I might write posts about the exposure triangle, composition basics, or simple editing tips.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if you're targeting more advanced photographers, you could delve into more niche topics like studio lighting, post-processing techniques, or even the business side of photography.
Oh, the business side. That's something a lot of creative people struggle with.
It is.
Yeah.
So consider sharing your insights on pricing, marketing, client management, all those essential skills that go beyond just taking beautiful photos.
This is making me realize that a blog can be so much more than just random photography tips.
It is.
It's a way to connect with your audience, build trust, and position yourself as an authority in your field.
You got it.
And that leads nicely into a topic we touched on earlier, building a community.
Community.
So how does a blog play into that?
A blog can be a fantastic springboard for fostering a sense of community around your photography workshops.
Okay.
It's a platform where you can spark conversations, answer questions, and encourage interaction among your audience.
So it's not just about broadcasting information, it's about creating a dialogue.
Exactly.
And that dialogue is crucial for building those meaningful connections.
Crucial.
Okay, I'm starting to see how all these pieces fit together.
Me too.
But we're not just talking about creating any old blog, right?
No.
We need to make sure people actually find and read our content.
We need to make it easy for them to find it.
Yeah.
And that's where the magic of SEO comes in.
The magic of SEO.
Search engine optimization.
Okay.
It's about making your website and your content more visible to search engines like Google.
I know SEO is important, but to be honest, it feels a bit mysterious to me.
Yeah.
Can you demystify it a little?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's all about understanding how search engines work and using that knowledge to your advantage. For example, when someone searches for something like best photography workshops in your city, you want your website to show up at the top of the search results.
Right. The higher you rank, the more likely people are to click on your website.
Exactly.
But how do we actually make that happen? Is it just about using the right keywords?
Keywords are definitely important, but it's more nuanced than that.
Okay.
It's about creating high-quality content that's relevant to what people are searching for, optimizing your website's structure and code, and building backlinks from other reputable websites.
Okay, so it's a combination of factors.
It's a combination.
It sounds like there's a lot to learn, but it's definitely worth the effort if it means more people will find my workshops.
It is. And the great thing about SEO is that it's an ongoing process.
Okay.
The more you learn and implement, the better your website will perform over time.
This is all starting to feel much less overwhelming.
Good.
So we've covered those 5 essential website features, but Site Design and Now W also mentioned something about going beyond the transactional. Yes.
And creating a virtual community.
A virtual community.
I love that idea, but how do we actually bring it to life? How do we create that sense of community online?
There are so many possibilities. We've touched on a few already, like those engaging student testimonials and the interactive nature of a blog.
Right.
But we can take it even further.
Okay, I'm all ears. Give me some examples.
Think about incorporating elements like online forums or discussion boards where people can ask questions, share their work, and connect with fellow photography enthusiasts.
Okay.
It's like creating a virtual photography club right on your website.
I love that. It's like a built-in support system for people who are passionate about photography.
Exactly.
What else?
You could host online challenges or contests to spark creativity and friendly competition.
Oh, that's a fun idea.
Maybe a monthly photo challenge with a specific theme, and then everyone votes for their favorite submissions.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Right.
It's a great way to get people engaged and build that sense of camaraderie. And don't forget about the power of free resources.
Free resources. You could create a downloadable library with photography guides, checklists, or even editing presets.
Oh, wow.
It's about providing ongoing value to your community, even if they haven't yet signed up for a workshop.
Those are fantastic ideas. It's like we're creating a whole ecosystem around our photography workshop.
Exactly. And that's what makes a website truly stand out.
Okay.
It's not just a place to book a workshop. It's a destination, a community, a source of inspiration and connection.
Right.
It is. It is.
Wow, we've covered so much ground in this deep dive into building a photography workshop website.
We really have.
That truly shines.
It's been a lot of fun.
I feel like we've gone from like a blueprint to a full-blown architectural masterpiece.
And like any masterpiece, it's all about the details.
Right.
And how they work together.
Okay.
To create a cohesive and impactful whole.
So true. It's not just about having a pretty website. It's about strategically crafting an experience that draws people in and makes them want to learn from you.
Think of your website as a journey for your potential students.
Okay.
It starts with that first impression. The overall design, the ease of navigation.
Right.
And then it's about guiding them.
Okay.
Through a series of discoveries that build trust, excitement, and ultimately a desire to join your workshops.
I love that analogy. It's like we're creating a roadmap for success.
Yes.
Not just throwing a bunch of information at people and hoping they figure it out.
Right. And each element we've discussed, the workshop listings, the instructor portfolios, the booking process, the testimonials, the blog, and that sense of community.
Yes.
All of these pieces play a crucial role in shaping that journey.
It's all about creating a symphony of elements that work in harmony to achieve a specific goal.
A symphony.
But I think it's easy to get overwhelmed by all these moving parts. Where do we even begin?
You're right. It can feel overwhelming.
Yeah.
But remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Start by identifying the areas where your website is currently weakest.
Okay.
Maybe your workshop descriptions are a bit lackluster. Or maybe you haven't even thought about starting a blog yet.
Right.
Pick 1 or 2 areas to focus on first.
Okay.
And then gradually implement the other elements over time.
That's such good advice. It's about breaking down the process into manageable steps.
Yes.
And celebrating those small wins along the way.
Celebrate the wins.
And I imagine having a clear understanding of your ideal student is crucial.
Absolutely.
For making all these decisions.
Crucial. Knowing who you're trying to attract will inform every aspect of your website.
Okay.
From the tone of voice you use
to
the types of workshops you offer.
Right. If I'm targeting beginner photographers, my language will be much different.
Completely different.
Than if I'm speaking to seasoned professionals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And understanding your ideal students' pain points, aspirations, and motivation will help you create content that truly resonates with them.
It's like speaking directly to their hearts and minds.
To their hearts and minds.
Okay, so we've got a plan.
Yes.
We're taking it step by step.
Step by step.
And we're laser focused on our ideal student.
Gotta know your audience.
What else should we keep in mind?
Okay.
As we embark on this website transformation?
Remember, your website is more than just a platform for selling workshops.
Okay.
It's a reflection of your brand.
Right.
Your unique voice.
Okay.
And your passion for photography.
That's so important. It's about infusing your personality into every aspect of the site.
Every single detail.
From the color scheme to the writing style.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to let your authenticity shine through.
Okay.
People are drawn to genuine enthusiasm and passion.
Right.
And that will translate into a more engaging and compelling website.
It's like inviting people into your world.
Yes.
And sharing your love of photography with them.
Precisely. And that connection, that shared passion, is what will ultimately make your website stand out from the crowd.
Well, on that inspiring note, I think we've reached the end of our deep dive.
We have.
This has been such a valuable exploration.
Thank you.
And I'm feeling energized and excited to put all these insights into action.
Me too.
Me too. All right, so until next time,
yes,
keep those cameras clicking and those creative juices flowing.
And happy shooting.